Welcome to the Doug and Mike Show. Today we have a new episode called The 360 Size Up with Edzo Kelly, where we take a look at all sides of the fire service issues.
That's right, Doug. We designed this segment to tackle the tough questions that our IAFF members have. And first up is IAFF Local 4131 President Nick Gradia from Escambia County, Florida. Nick, you're on deck.
Good morning, Brother Kelly. Nick Gradia, President of Escambia County Professional Firefighters, Local 4131, down here in the A50. I had a question for you. I'd like to know what your plans would be to address transparency in the IAFF's political endorsements, and then how the division of politics amongst members, how would you address those things? We know it's a hot topic, has been for several years now, and it seems to be a growing concern amongst a vast portion of the members. And I know a lot of us down in the Panhandle would like to know your thoughts on it. Appreciate your work. Stay safe. We'll see you soon.
Thank you very much, and that's a great question. As you know, I spent a little bit of time in my life as a firefighter up in the Panhandle of Florida, and it's nice to hear from my old home there. Let me start off by saying that we're coming off the presidential election, one of the most polarizing in the history of the country. When we did endorse Joe Biden, we, in my opinion, did a skewed poll. We only asked likely Democratic voters, which isn't fair to the rest of our members. I mean, I've had members grab me on the street and question me on that. Although I do believe we got it right. I think Joe Biden earned our endorsement, and I was proud to make that motion, whether it was his support of the PSOB benefit that takes care of our families in line of duty deaths, the SAFER Act, the FIRE Act. He has decades of pro-firefighter support in his public life that we could rest on. But when you think about our membership, every 4 years, when there's a presidential campaign, billions of dollars are invested in shaping the minds of the electorate, and we're a microcosm of that electorate. That shaping of the minds is going to impact our organization, and it has a polarizing effect. And we've got to be careful that we don't confuse democracy, which is divisive in its nature. You have to make a decision. You have to have a choice. We're being divided because we're not a divided union. But we have to do a better job of educating our rank and file members as to what their union does for them. We fight for their right to collectively bargain, their access to decent health care, protect their defined benefit pension plans, their safety in the workplace. All of that is what the IAFF does for them. Our members don't question why the NRA supports candidates that protect the Second Amendment, which is all power to them. But yet they'll question why we support candidates that help protect them as firefighters and paramedics and EMTs and dispatchers and fire alarm operators. When we do a better job of communicating with our rank and file members, then we can be more transparent, more truthful, more honest, which builds trust. And then every 4 years when we have these polarizing political campaigns, by that building that trust in the off season, by doing things like when we make a contribution to a member of Congress, if we hold all of our members that donate into the PAC and ask them, we want to support Congress member X, Y, and Z because they support our firefighter issues or oppose these issues that would negatively impact firefighters. At least they're learning and they're understanding why we do what we do in the political forums that we have to play in to protect our families. And I think that's pivotal. We have to include the membership. We're not always going to get it right, which is the danger of being in the minority of a democracy. And that's the reality. But we're much having transparency, honesty, and buy-in from the membership. That'll create greater unity, which is our greatest strength.
360 with Edzo is off to an amazing start. I love it. Thank you, Brother Edzo Kelly, for taking the time to answer the pressing, tough questions out there. We're getting more of these coming in. Actually, as we speak, I just got an email from a member. So we're going to come back with another question. Thanks for joining. We'll see you soon.
Be safe, be you, be strong, be firefighters. God bless everybody.